Hey all, looking at the Algebra 1 January 2019 regions, and number 20 is a literal equation. So you can do this in a calculator. It involves a little bit of searching, um, but once you practice this a few times, it works out pretty well. So because we've got variables here, p, I, and r, what we have to do is in the calculator store numeric values for them. So if you've seen other videos, you know I don't like to do -1, 0, or 1. So you go to a calculator page, add a calculator, and just pick random numbers, just not -1, 0, or 1. So we're going to select, in my case, 4. You're going to hit Control and var, because if you look above, that's the store button. And we'll store that as R. Pick another number. So 7 is the first one I saw. Control var, and we'll store that as I. And one last one, 6, Control var, we'll store that as P. So now what you have to do is actually write out your equation as they give it to you. P equals I squared times R. Now, this is the spot where you have to kind of look around. If you hit Control and the book, you see the item I'm on right now, the such that line? When you're starting in the control book, if you're at the pi symbol, you're going down 1, 2, 3, 4 lines and over 1, 2, 3. You're going to click the such that and then write what it wants. It wants you to solve for I. So let's say, does I equal, and what's our first choice? P over R squared. So does I equal P over R squared? And it says no. Now, by the way, that fraction template, if you're not familiar, is just hitting Control Divide. So we'll bring this back down, and we're going to try the next option, which said, does this equal the square root of P over R? So I equals the square root of P over R. It says true, you've solved your literal equation.